sound, head hitting on the ground, 'cause the evil ones are done to me. I'ma bring it to you, you're gonna feel it too. Some folks want liberty in the land of the free. Cops stopping the fleet. Hell broken on loose below. Heaven had no place to go. Karma's gonna pay for all that I'm gifted. How we gonna do it? Take what I want, though the world's resistant. How we gonna do it? No repeat, goddamn fatalistic. How we gonna do it? Steal for the rich, for the rich, for the rich. Karma's gonna pay me. Gonna pay me. Gonna pay. Gonna pay.
Tonight, we see two teams that have combined to win 21 of the last 22 AFC East titles. They lock horns for the first time this year. It's the Patriots and the Bills. Next on Sunday Night Primetime.
Mitch Wisnowski set to kick off.
Mike Tirico with Greg Olson on hand in Western New York. The crowd, as usual, firing up. Patriots and Bills underway in the NFL rivalry series. Across the 20s, mark them at the 22-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First carry for Ramondre Stevenson. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Big Ed Oliver there on the tackle. These two teams, the Patriots and the Bills, original AFL teams, so longtime rivals, and each has had their stake of owning the AFC East. Of course, the Brady Pats were dominant in the division and in this rivalry. They were 34-4 for that Tom Brady-led stretch against Buffalo. However, the tables have turned in the 2020s. The Bills have won 5 consecutive division titles. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, New England.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
May going to hold on to this one. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it. It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner out. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
He'll be out of bounds. That's a decent pickup of 5 on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Noah Fant was the intended target. And it's going to be third down. They'll run with Miller. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. Fourth down, straight ahead.
A gain of only a yard.
They'll go. Here's May. That's complete to Watkins. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
Patriots, first down. First and goal. New England.
Here's Miller. And he will power his way into the end zone. Kendre Miller. Touchdown, New England. His second rushing touchdown of the year.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Look at the three tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is James Cook. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it'll be 3rd down.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
3rd down and 9. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And he is very close to the 1st down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. He's got his man, that's Kincaid. And he's going to have the Bills' 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
That's good for a Bills.
To the air once more is Allen. That's to the right side and incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and now you can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
At the 33-yard line.
Allen to throw again. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Brown 80!
Allen, going to give it to Cook. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. That's taken in. Keon Coleman. And he's into the end zone. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Bills. His 4th TD grab of the season.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
The extra point by Bass is good, and the Bills come right back to tie it at 7.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. A return now from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Stevenson. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Taylor Rapp is there to stop it.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Working out of the gun. It's May. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
And the Patriots.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun, and it's Stevenson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
It is 3rd and long. From out of the gun, here's May. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. On 4th down, Bryce Baringer out to punt for New England. Khalil Shakir returning for the Bills. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, throw here for Allen. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive and keep your offense on the field.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
He's got room to roam, and they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
That is hot. What a job to keep the play alive. Rome Odunze. Touchdown, Patriots. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Borregales now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. This one, downfield, for Kincaid. That one, incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them. They want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. He's going to look downfield once again. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. Now it's going to be 3rd down. To throw is Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Moving to his right. Now he takes off. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing now is May. There's Fant open right side. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's May. Short one there to his tight end, Fant. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. May to throw again. Flushed to his right. Off he goes.
Yeah, that's a nice job. He's out of the pocket. He knows he doesn't need all that much for a 1st down. He's able to tuck it, get out of bounds, and keep this drive alive.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
To throw on 1st down is May. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal. They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal. And they'll run it here with Stevenson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And he's in. Gordon Watkins. Touchdown, New England. The extra point now for Borregales. And this one is no good. Not sure if the rain and the wet footing is an issue there, but no extra point. The score stays where it is. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Allen now on 2nd down. Is caught downfield by Pickens. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. He's got it! And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
He pulls it in around the 5.
To James Cook. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the Patriots' 4-yard line.
Here now, 2nd down and goal. This one's caught at the 4, and he'll take it on in. Keon Coleman, touchdown, Bills. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Bills 14. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this 1st half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Into the hands of Coleman. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here's 3rd and 2. Now it's Allen. He's got his man. It's Pickens. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
A gain of 41
A
yards.
big play and a much-needed one as well. 41 yards.
First and 10. at the
Mike, it just seems
31-yard
like
line.
certain games each week just align for matchups like we're seeing today. Just two quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams. Let's see if he can finish this drive off with another touchdown following that big play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. Got his man at the 6. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3.
24 yards.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First and
Ball
goal
sitting
at
on the 3.
3-yard line.
It is first down and goal. Hook. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1.
Short of the goal line. A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
That is caught to the goal line and in. George Pickens. Touchdown Buffalo. Extra point try by Bass. The kick is good. And the Bills have taken the lead by a point here in the 3rd.
Patriots 20. Mitch Wishnowsky set to
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away.
Mario Douglas on the return. The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 3. On the option, they give it to Stevenson. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. That is Deion Walker in there on the stop.
Brings up third and
They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
no gain on the play.
Watkins motioning over. They go, and here's a pop pass to the receiver coming through. And he's going to have the Pats first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
Patriots first down. A gain of 31 yards. First down, New England.
Working out of the gun, it's May. This one complete to his tight end Fant. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 2 at the 17-yard line.
Here's second and 2. On the give, this is Stevenson. And he'll have enough to move the chain. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
First down throw there is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll run. Stevenson. And he's in! Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, Patriots.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
So now May and the Patriots going to line up and go for two.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Out of the gun, here's May. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Like, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. First and 10, and it's Allen. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Now Allen to throw on second down. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that ball. First down, Buffalo.
10 at the 39-yard line.
Throw once more. Here's Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Marte Mapu. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that love throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who are very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
Maynard on first and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred. You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
3rd and 10. To throw now. May. Forced out wide. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And the Patriots ready to kick it away. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the gun, here is Allen. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 29, here's 2nd down and 3. Play action. Here's Allen. That's to the left side and taken in by Coleman. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 38 yards.
1st and 10 at the
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll let this go for Pickens. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw. But I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
Throwing again is Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Bills 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Again, it's Allen to the air. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Cooks. And he will score! Brandon Cooks, touchdown Bills. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Stevenson. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 2. We'll go right back to Stevenson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Patriots first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
He's brought down by Shaq Thompson. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the Bills' 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 2. They'll go again here with Stevenson. There's some room inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down. The defense uses its second timeout here. And don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10. Off the bootleg. Here's May. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's second down and 3. Stevenson. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. They'll run with Stevenson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. The Bills going to use their final timeout here. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Here comes second down. They'll drop to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
The sideline, this one looked in by Odunze. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
On the run is Stevenson. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Second down, goal to go. Again, it'll be Stevenson. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Borregales now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Pats will go up by 7. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. Here's 2nd down.
James Cook. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Now Allen. He'll let this go for Pickens. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. It's the safety, Eddie Jackson.
And with time not on their side, they're trying to push the ball, generate some sort of chunk play by throwing the ball over the top of the defense. It's going to end up being a little bit too predictable. The defense is able to take the ball away, and barring something crazy happening, puts them in a prime position to close.